On the 27th of January 2024, one of us here, a subscriber, have to return back to her country with her family of 5. It happened that they were a victim of fake COS. A company brought them to the UK, gave them only 1-year visa. Along the line, the license got revoked. Their COS, their stay in the UK is meant to end in January 30th, 2024. When the license got revoked in October of 2023, the wife have to get another job that promises to give her COS. December ending of 2023, the company that promises her COS reached out to her and said, "Oh, dear ma, we are sorry. We couldn't sponsor you. We can't sponsor all of you. We have chosen the few that we can sponsor, and it's unfortunate you didn't make it to the list." All hope was lost and shattered. The lady reached out to me by January, and as of that time, it was too late for anything to be done. Remember, this is when all this crisis of COS, not bringing dependents, revoking COS was very hitting so hot. We tried to look for a company, we couldn't meet up, and the worst thing that can happen to you in the UK is to overstay in the UK. Those families have paid a whopping sum of £10,000 to get this job. They sold all their properties in their home country to come here for a greener pasture. At the end of the day, they have to return home with nothing. So I have to encourage them to go back, because overstay here is not nice at all. They left the UK on the 27th of January 2024. As I speak, I am still in touch with them. We are also looking for a legit job for them to come back or go to another country. 3 weeks ago, it was recorded that a care assistant in the UK has gone to take his own life by himself. This guy was living well in his home country before an agent lured him into helping him to move to the UK, giving him all the promises he made to him that if he paid for the COS, in a matter of 5-6 months, he will make back all this money and be happy. This brother sold all he has. He couldn't still raise the money. He resorted to borrowing money from family and friends with the hope of coming to the United Kingdom and making this money in the said 5 to 6 months and paying back his debts. He was charged a total sum of 16,000 British pounds. Press your calculator in your currency. This brother borrowed money from different angles to raise this money, paid the agent, and he successfully entered the UK. He was jubilating a new beginning. Not only for him to enter the UK and notice that he was scammed. There is no company anywhere. There is no job anywhere. 1 month later, he's sitting at home, no money with him again. The aim is to come here, start working, have some money and start paying his debts. Pressure was coming from every angle, asking him to pay them their money. Now you are in the almighty UK. You are picking money on the streets of UK. Why are you still owing us our money? This is not the agreement. He resorted to doing different menial jobs outside the job that brought him. Remember, this alone is affecting his immigration status. He decided to try different things for him to earn a living. All these are not fetching him money like he's supposed to. At this point, he became depressed. The pressure from back home was too much on him. Remember, it is not everyone that have that resilience to keep holding on. His story is a sad one because the company is nowhere to be found. He have never heard anything from this company. Imagine you coming to a new land, you know nobody to help him. Maybe nobody is talking to him to even try to look for a church or look for a community to join, to at least mingle with people. He was in a world of his own, trying different many jobs to keep hope alive. Remember, this was not the agreement. This innocent, promising young man gave up and took his life by himself. And that was his end. This has been the situation of many people in the UK. I bet you, if you are here to see these people, you will cry for them. This is not a funny situation. This is not a situation to behave like it's none of your business. This calls for action on both us to speak up and the UK government. Before we proceed, hello besties, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is More Positivity in the building. If you are joining me for the first time, do good to subscribe to this channel by hitting that subscribe button down below. Turn on post notifications so that you get notified whenever we upload a new video. To all my returning subscribers, God bless you all for your massive support. Dear besties, you might also want to smash that like button down below. Give this video a massive thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to a lot of people out there to get this information. Do not forget, we rise by lifting others. You may want to bless other people by sharing this video. With that being said, let us proceed. The company that scammed him is out there enjoying his hard-earned money. And I put it to you, few days ago, I watched a video and I will play that video. Let's listen to this clip, besties.
Thousands of migrant workers are believed to be abusing the UK visa rules by working in fake care homes. The outgoing Chief Inspector of Borders and Immigration, David Neal, said the Home Office had issued 275 visas to a residential home that did not exist and thousands more to other dodgy workplaces. Joining me to discuss this, Mike Padgham, Chair of the Independent Care Group. Mike, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Ian.
For years, I've heard kind of rumblings around this sector. I'm sure this is not fully new news to you either. What do you assess is actually happening here?
Well, one can't believe the figures that have just been released in terms of all those issues of visas to a company that didn't exist and another company that only had a few employees. It beggars belief because one only has to check with the Care Quality Commission to see if these are actually bona fide employers in the care system. So I wonder how the Home Office has not put that basic plan into place before this happened, because you can't condone the abuse of the system. It's not right. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and you'd have thought, I mean, it may come as no surprise, I've never worked at the Home Office as a civil servant, but I would imagine if that is your sole responsibility, you know, you had one job under that category, then at some point in the process of issuing a visa, somebody might say, well, let's just check out the place that these people are purporting to be working at. Nobody did that?
It would appear not. And now they have been told to check with the Care Quality Commission, but you would have thought that was in place from day one because it's basic knowledge. It's another, although slightly removed from government, it's another official body that one can check, because to give and provide social care in this country, you have to be regulated by the Care Quality Commission.
Yep.
No bones about it.
I mean, one version of this story I heard, and I've heard constantly, is that there are some sort of, I don't know, iffy agencies, and put me right, I'm sure you know the rights from the wrongs of this, Mike. Some agencies say, get people over to the UK with the promise of, you know, there is work in the care sector, get paid a fee for supposedly ticking the box for the Home Office. Oh, look, we've got some more care workers for you. And then renege on that and say, no, those jobs don't exist anymore, but don't worry, there's some Uber driver jobs going down the road. That kind of thing. Are you familiar with that, Mike?
Well, I'm aware that has happened in many places. What I'm worried about, it then makes all providers in social care sort of be demonized because of
True.
what's happened in the past. We need those social care staff. And I'm worried about what the government might do is making it even more difficult for us to recruit, because of course we want to recruit people from overseas, but we would dearly love people in this country to work in social care. But sadly, we can't attract them. And that's another huge issue we could debate all day, perhaps. But we've got to do something about attracting people in this country. And the government, not just this government, but all governments have ignored, of all political parties, have ignored the social care crisis, which is why we're having to recruit from overseas.
Yeah, I was about to make that very point, actually, that there's no way around this. Forget what people's wider views are on immigration and the policies that the Home Office and various other bodies enact. The raw reality is we don't have enough people working in that sector.
No.
There's not enough people domestically. Recruiting from abroad has become an inevitability, Mike.
Yes, I think the sad fact today is, and this applies both to the NHS and to social care, if you want to be cared for later, particularly in older age, then we don't have enough staff in this country. And I'll give you another figure. By 2035, it's estimated that we'll need a further 450,000 staff in social care to cope with the increasing population of those aged 65 and over. So that's quite stark.
How many did you say there, Mike? Sorry, what was that figure?
440,000 people needed by 2035.
That is an extraordinary number.
You all have heard that. And imagine him saying that the UK government, the care sector will be needing people up to 400 and something thousand by 2035. And then, what has the UK government done to make sure that these evildoers face the law? Revoking their licenses shouldn't be an option, the only option. All these people supposed to be behind bars by now. The evil that human do to their fellow human. How can you comfortably take such amount of money from your fellow human being, knowing fully well you have no job for them? Even if you do, how will you take such amount of money from someone coming to work for you? How do you want them to meet up to paying back this sum of money? The government of UK supposed to bring all these people behind bar by now and make them refund every penny to these people. Now, you are the victim. You that paid this money. See how you bought trouble with your money. Many of these people have resorted to nothing to hold back to. We recorded this guy because he took his life in this country. Imagine those that left back to their country, seeing that nothing is left and decided to end it all. And someone is somewhere enjoying their money. The government needs to look into all this and make sure that these people that were scammed because they are not aware. Imagine you are not in UK and someone is promising you to come and work for them. Some of them pay this money out of ignorance. A lot of people have that ideology that COS is not free. The more reason they pay that exorbitant amount of money to be here, because they were not informed. And how then was the UK government giving this COS out to these companies without proper verification that they do not have a job? And then these innocent people are given only 6 days to get a job or they leave the United Kingdom. How do you think these people will be able to get this job under 60 days? Dear besties, like I said before, you need to be here to see what people are passing through as a result of the evil from a human to his fellow human being. It is so heartbreaking that people no longer have empathy and compassion over their fellow human beings. And you will hear some of them make the statement, If you like, you report me. You are the one to be deported. My family is here. I have my investment here. I have everything here. I am a British citizen. Nothing can be done to me. That's to tell you, this scam was done on purpose. Even the so-called pastor that I once posted his video, you see how nonchalantly he was talking to those that were affected. Which way, my people? My condolence to the family of the young child that took his life out of depression and fear of facing the unknown. Many people are in this category, but this is the one that was brought to limelight that we get to hear of. Dear besties, let us trade with caution. This is a call to the government of the United Kingdom to look into this and brought all these evildoers to face the law. At least refund the money of innocent people out there that they scammed of their hard-earned money. It is a pity. This will be bringing this video to the end. I hope you gained one or two things from this particular video. Take something home. If you're in the UK, you are planning to come to the UK, the first point of call is to enter this country, identify with a group of people, a church, a community of your country in this UK. Every country has a community in different states in the UK. Identify with them. Have people you speak with because the depression is real. Have hands-on information to be informed and know when you are on the wrong path and when you should start seeking help and seek that help on time. I wish you guys the very best of luck in your endeavors. Good luck, besties. We'll be ending this video here. I will see you guys on Sunday by God's grace by 5 p.m. British time. For now, bye, besties. Bye.